I also know that you don't necessarily have to go down to the precinct and vote. So you don't have to miss work to go be a voice in your community. So how does absentee ballots work? Where do you get access to them? And how can that be an asset to our community?
Awesome. Absentee ballots are an amazing way that you can participate in the electoral process without having to necessarily show up in person. You can certainly turn in an absentee ballot in person if that's something that you feel led to do, but they are a mail-in system by which you receive your ballot in the mail and then you can fill it out, and it's a prepaid envelope to return it. As far as here in Idaho, it's all run ultimately through the elections office, but you can request your ballots, and there's certain timelines for that. Generally, about 2 weeks before election day is when they're going to say, here's the last opportunity to request it. But if you're enterprising in that way, you can actually request all of the absentee ballots for the election questions that are going to be coming up through the year. So, if you're in January taking a look and going, this year we're going to have a primary, we're going to have the potential for special questions in August, and then we're going to have the general in November. So if you are looking forward to the year and going, it'd be convenient for me and it would allow me better access to the process if I request these absentee ballots now, and I know when the election's coming up, I'm going to receive my ballot in the mail, I can fill it out, either stick it in the mail or turn it in person. For our primary coming up on May 21st, the deadline for requesting that absentee ballot was May the 10th.
Gotcha. But you could still request for the other elections that may happen later in the year.
Yep, we're still going to have the general and the potential for special questions, though that's not necessarily a guaranteed thing in August.
So one last question on that. Me as just a consumer in the city, if I go on and request my ballots, is there any cost to me to do that?
None at all.
Absolutely free to me.
Yep.
All I got to do is get online and make it happen.
Yep. You ultimately have to verify that you are the person, your location, and they verify a lot of that via your driver's license. So having that on hand is helpful along with your date of birth. And when you go in, you ultimately put that together, you fill out the information, confirm that you are indeed who you claim to be, and they send it to you. And ultimately, they're going to verify your vote via the signature placed on the exterior.
Awesome. Great information. Thank you.